What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Sunday Night Shit Show with me and Bob. And tonight we got the Humble Stacker. Welcome in, Humble.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? How are we doing tonight?
Hey, Dina. Hey, Mary. Let me go through the list here. Hey, Tomcat. Dorothy. Raspberry. Who did I miss? Carl. I think I got everybody. There's only nine of you here at the minute. I think I got you all. Welcome in.
Hello, everyone.
So tonight we're picking Humble's brain about the stacking. If you have any questions, put them up in chat and we'll read them off to him.
We'll get to that in a little bit. What are you panning tonight, Humble?
Tonight I'm panning Backyard Prospecting's Patreon bag.
Nice.
It is the North Pole pay dirt.
Oh, that's a cool looking bag.
Hey,
it is. It is. It's got like a plastic present thing in there and some snowflakes that I can see. So I'm not quite sure how hard I'm going to have to classify it. The snowflakes?
Yeah.
Now, can you see that? Right here?
Oh, I thought you meant like a rock, kind of like white quartz or something.
No. Not that I can see yet. Who knows what's in there? We'll find out when I start classifying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just repanning a bucket of wet cons I found and dried out. I did find gold in a little bit I went through the other night, so I'm going to keep going through it, see what I missed.
And I'm still panning that AU Alchemist bag. I weighed the gold before the live. So far, I found 0.086 in there. Not too good, but I still got about half the bag left. So,
what's up, AAA? Thank you for the opening screen, man. That's awesome.
The thumbnail, yeah.
Yeah, thumbnail.
I had to change it when I got it. That thumbnail was awesome.
That was unique, man. I love it.
He also sent me another version that's not Christmassy. Hi, Cottonwood. Cool. Hi, AAA. Hi, A3, Mary, Dorothy, Melody, Bill.
What's up, Cottonwood? What's up, Bill?
Okay, so I cannot see chat. So hello, everybody who's here.
Oh boy, I'm glad you liked it, A3. Some J-Dog did one of my bags today too.
Nice.
He enjoyed it. So before the live, there was who was it? Littlefoot.
Yeah.
Littlefoot traded some of his silver for a bunch of silver for a 1 ounce bar of gold. So I was telling Humble that I think that you should be trading gold for silver right now because silver is going up so high. And that's where this whole conversation that we're going to have is going to go tonight. So what's everybody else's thoughts? Do you think we should be trading silver for gold or gold for silver? Or what's your strategy, if any? Bill, I think I know yours.
I try and grab anything shiny I can.
Yeah, but if you're already in it, are you taking your silver and trading for gold, or are you taking your gold and trading for silver?
I'm sitting on both of them. But that's just me.
Making Christmas presents? I know, Bill. I know. Keep them both if possible. So this is where Humble was saying, go ahead, Humble, you explain that to me, what you were explaining.
Okay, so when you start stacking, you stack with the plan. You have to have an exit strategy. All smart stackers have one. Okay, and that exit strategy is when you get to a certain, most of the time, when stackers get enough silver, the whole goal is to convert it to gold. So you set a goal in mind, which is like a GSR goal. For instance, let's say it's 65, which
What does
seems like
GFR mean?
that's what it was uh, for Littlefoot. And the reason he traded silver for gold was because he's been stacking his silver to get to gold. When you start stacking, that's the ultimate goal, is to get to the gold. So he got to a point where his GSR was the sweet spot, and at 65, he traded some constitutional in for gold. And you're probably going to start seeing a lot of other stackers doing that very same thing here soon, because it's getting to a point where it's at that point for their goal. And it's an acceptable point because a lot of stackers have been stacking since it was $20 an ounce, $16 an ounce, maybe even less. And so now is their sweet spot. And so that's why you're going to start seeing that. Now, the reason he said it's not, in his opinion, it wouldn't be smart to switch the other way around is because he's at his sweet spot. Now, he has other silver.
Right, but yeah, I said that's what I'm doing, and he said it's not. He doesn't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, he doesn't think that switching gold for silver right now is a good idea. That's why he's going to keep stacking silver and switching silver to gold because that's where the GSR is right now for him.
Right, but even if gold goes up to like 5,000 an ounce and silver goes up to 100 an ounce, I'm still making out more on my small silver than or my 1 ounce of silver than I would be the same amount of gold.
Well, it depends on when you're buying and how it moves, and who's buying it and what the market's predicting it to go for. I mean, because the spot price isn't always isn't always the buy rate, isn't always the this rate or the that rate, the melt rate. So there's many different layers here when it comes to it. I mean, honestly, you guys, I've been starting to think about. Now, I buy gold. I buy probably, I buy enough gold to say that, I have more than some stackers, right? But I do tell you that I'm thinking about switching my bulk of what I buy from all silver to gold and some silver. My focus is silver, but it's getting to a point where I'm thinking about maybe just making my focus more gold and adding silver along the way.
And what's the reasoning for that?
Well,
hi, Alex. Sorry.
The price of silver is getting so high that the reason you buy it at I'm still going to buy silver, don't get me wrong. I'm just not going to focus the bulk of my buying on silver, all silver, and then converting to gold. I'm going to be buying more gold along the way. Because gold is not moving as fast as silver right now, so it's easier to buy. And I was also thinking about getting into platinum, but I don't know if I'm quite ready for platinum yet.
Well, platinum's cheaper than gold.
I understand, but the benefits and the chances of platinum moving back to where it was in this time right now, or even any time in the future, are a lot less likely for a lot of people. So that's the reason why. Because
so I heard another reason that silver is going up the way it is because there is disposable silver, whereas gold there isn't as much. So like in every refrigerator, there is 2 ounces of silver. And once that refrigerator kaputs, there's nobody going in to get that 2 ounces of silver back out of that refrigerator.
Well, it's not a big secret that silver gets consumed regularly. It gets blown up by our military, where gold does not. You know,
Right.
so it's no secret that silver is a consumable, right? So, but the problem is they're not they weren't focusing their mining on silver for a long time. It was just a byproduct of it, so they weren't looking or actively looking for a lot of stuff. And here we are now with everything going on with the big EV rave and the batteries and smart technology and everything else is making it to the point where silver is in a huge demand right now. Plus, COMEX is probably going to get shut down, from what I hear. You know, it's what everybody's predicting. The fact that they've been selling shorts for so long. JP Morgan's been pulling power plays right now in the silver market. So there's a lot going on.
I don't see silver selling a lot right now I don't understand the price of silver if not that many people are buying it. Is it just because of the batteries and stuff? Like what's driving the price of silver right now?
The fact that the banks have been short selling silver for years. JP Morgan in particular. Okay. So now they found out through all the banking systems with all this going on, and that COMEX has no silver. So when people were calling in their buys and trying to claim the silver, the COMEX didn't have it to deliver. And then other people started doing it. And that's the problem with short sales when it comes to silver, the way they do it. They sell like 185 ounces to actually 1 physical ounce of silver or something like that. It's an insane amount.
Hey, hi, Mega Silver. Hey, Creed.
Hi, Creed.
So when they called in their silver, it shorted COMEX, which didn't have it in the first place. And it's now caused a huge thing. Of course, China's been buying silver on the overload recently and buying it by a lot. So it's
So now I've been thinking about, this has nothing to do with like any of what we're talking about right now, but I've been thinking about sending some of my gold, natural gold, into a refiner to have it refined into a bar. I'm not the guy that can afford a 1 ounce bar. I'm not the guy that can afford a ½ ounce bar. If I'm buying a bar, it's going to be a ½ gram or a gram.
I feel you. My sweet spot is a tenth. A tenth ounce round is my sweet spot for gold.
A 10th ounce round is like $500 now.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot for a tenth of an ounce.
That's insane.
I get it.
I am saving up all of my flour gold, and I want to send that to A3 or a refiner or somebody and have it all melted down into a pure button. I was thinking about sending it to that Prospector's Gem and Gold. I don't know if you've seen him on Whatnot. I've gotten a lot of my stuff from him. And if I have one of his ½ gram rounds here, but if you send it to him, he will purify it and then ship it back to you. But you have to pay him, of course. He'll do you 90% and he'll turn that into crystalline silver, and then he'll take the crystalline silver and melt that into a pure bar for you. He did the whole, he showed a video during one of his Whatnot shows of the whole process, and it seems pretty cool. And I would just like to own like a 5-ounce bar of my own, just to show people.
A 5-ounce bar?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking gold. I'm talking like send some of my constitutional in and just have a 5-ounce silver bar made.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Or I could send in my own crystalline silver and have it melted down into a 5-ounce bar. But I don't want to melt down that. Hey, Steven. Anybody find any gold yet?
Nope.
No, I have not.
I found 3 pieces.
3 more than me.
This is a mystery bag for me. I have no idea how much gold is supposed to be in here.
Those are always the fun ones, though.
I do know what will be gold, but I just don't know how much. I think I found.
What's up, Metally?
Pretty sure that is gold.
Hey, J
I
Dog.
found it when I started looking at the snowflakes. So I think that is gold. I'm pretty sure I gotta wash it, but feels like gold.
Mega Dog, I was talking to Humble about this before the live. Mega Silver. I was talking to Humble about this before the live. I'm not the kind of guy, so I have to put almost all of my side money that I have back into my channel. I don't really have that much money to go out and buy all of this stuff. So every once in a while, I'll sell some of my gold, or I'll sell a side pater, and I'll use that to go out and buy like silver or gold. But unless I sell my gold, I can't buy extra stuff. Alex, I am panning AU Alchemist. Curtis is panning some cons that he found, and Humble is panning a Dig Daddy Backyard Prospector. He is panning his Patreon bag. Hey, Justin. How much is 5 ounces of silver right now, even?
Silver, I think, 67 and change per ounce right now.
Yeah, so looking about $670.
So that won't change until Monday again, right? Is that how that works?
That is exactly how it works.
I wasn't sure because yesterday I checked the market value and then I went back and it went down like 10 cents. Like an hour later.
That's because so silver ultimately gets traded daily, right? So you'll see it move on a daily, but it starts hitting the market hard on Mondays. So that's when you really start seeing things move for silver.
Okay. That's exactly what I'm doing, Mega. I started out with zero silver before I knew Humble. And now I'm at about 33, 34 ounces. And I had 10 ounces stolen from me, including that 2.7 ounce thing that I got from Humble, his channel planchet. I guess that's what you would call it. And that other thing you gave me, they took to Humble. I can't remember what it was. Oh, that zombie thing.
No.
Yeah, because I was looking for it the other day. It's gone.
No, that sucked.
I really like that one.
That was a really cool piece, bro. All right, I finally found some gold.
Can't see it, Shadow.
Is that your daughter?
Yeah.
Hey, Skylar.
Hey, Skylar.
Hi. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. Waiting for Santa. I've been a good boy this year. I'm getting lots of presents. Hey, Drew. Hey, Jackson.
Hey, Jackson. Hey, Drew. And anybody else we might have missed? 23 amazing people watching. Thank you for being here. Even though I am kind of feeling under the weather, but I can still do this. Liquid chatters. Not going to help.
Santa's lying to you. So what days do you have to work this week, Humble?
I have Tuesday off because I have to go to the oral surgeon and then my dentist. The oral surgeon has to cut my gums back and grind down some of my bones so my plates fit properly.
Yeah, my wife had to have that done too. So, do you have Christmas off though, right?
Yeah.
What about Christmas Eve?
I have a half day on Christmas Eve.
Oh, you lucky. Wednesday I have to work a full day, but I put in some overtime this weekend so I can have Friday off.
I have to work Friday and Saturday. But it's a hard stop at work at 1 o'clock, so we stop working at 1 o'clock, we walk out the door and leave. That is one benefit on 2 different days at my job.
Is that union?
What's that?
Is your job union run?
No, I work at Discount Tire.
Well, I know that. I didn't know if you guys were like part of the steelworkers union or not.
No, but the owner was pretty strict on some things, and some of those things carried on past when he died. So,
good.
Yeah.
Hey,
I worked for a company fresh out of high school, and it was union run. And then the owner died, and this guy from New Jersey, hey Karen, bought it, and we lost everything. And then the guy's kid came back, and he looked into the contract from when his dad sold it to him, and everything that he took away, it was in the contract for it to stay. So we got everything back. Like we had to work. Pennsylvania for the longest time, you had Monday after Thanksgiving off because that was the first day of deer season. He took that away. We got paid for Christmas even though we didn't work it. He took that away. Hey, noble shit. Look at this pan. That makes up for a lot right there.
Nice. What's up, Noble?
Oh, how much gold do you have, Humble? Like how many? I saw you have a 1 gram piece. I saw that in one of your videos. Or alive. I don't remember.
Here right now in this stack, I probably have close to 5.5 or 6 ounces
of gold.
That was the question, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of gold. Nice. Huh?
I have more silver than I do gold, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it's in the name. How many ounces of silver do you have? Do you know?
In total, probably close to 450, I think, somewhere in there.
Damn.
I didn't know you had that.
I know.
You're literally sitting on a mine.
What's that?
You are literally sitting on a mine.
Most of my stuff isn't where I live either. I keep it at a friend's house in his safe
Yeah, I do the same thing now.
because I mean
I am Jackson says 6 ounces of 24 karat plus gold is $24,000.
my stacking goal this year was 5 ounces of gold and 200 ounces of silver, and I met that goal in October.
I'm just happy being. I only started stacking silver probably 6, maybe 7 months ago, and I'm already
My
up over
only goal,
well over 50 ounces.
my only goal every year is don't die.
Well, that is the ultimate goal, isn't it? Right? So that's
Yeah.
good for you, man. That's a great goal to have. But yeah, that's what my stacking goal was this year. So next year I'm gonna be 6 and 250, I think.
Awesome, Cottonwood. Is what?
But my next year's goal will be 6 and 250, but it really just depends on how crazy the price of silver gets.
Yeah. I mean, if silver, I don't know. I don't even like even looking at silver anymore. I still buy it. I have silver coming, but having to pay like $75 an ounce, it's kind of like when gold started going up. It sucks.
It does suck, but the purpose is to keep doing. You still have to keep going, whether you change the amount that you were able to add before
Yeah,
or
but
not.
the price of gold and silver is going up, and my wages staying the same.
I know, man. I know. I feel it too. I feel it too because I feel it every time I buy silver. But you keep in mind, I spend money on whatnot too, and I'm incredibly lucky on whatnot.
Yeah, you are.
I really am. I'm incredibly lucky, so I do really well. The last 1/10 ounce round I got off of whatnot. I was in a guy's room. They were $20 spins. I spun 8 times. I hit an envelope, and I won I won that 10th ounce round.
Nope,
So,
no thanks. I don't play those games. That is the quickest way to go broke.
I understand, but I get it. That's not how I buy my medals. That's how I win my medals. So let me explain. I buy
I've
my
gotten
medals.
lucky. I've gotten lucky 3 out of the 5 times I've played those games. You can actually figure out kind of when they're gonna hit.
I buy my medals at the LCS. I win my medals on whatnot with a separate account that I have put money aside into that to make sure that I don't dip into any of my actual funds. And what those funds are,
really cheap silver on whatnot.
what those funds are proceeds that I get from my shows on whatnot. So after I replenish what I sell, I take whatever funds I have left over and can either buy it in silver or gamble a little bit on whatnot. And that's what you're doing, you're gambling. I'm not gonna lie. And
Yeah, I don't see how those games are legal.
win a lot. I win a lot. Well, they're changing all of that on January 15th. They're
Huh?
changing a lot of stuff on whatnot.
All they're doing is making it so that the prize sets have to have they have to be from a third sealed from a third party. So it can't be like a Mercury dime that isn't graded or sealed in the pack, in the prize pack.
I know. Which is going to take a lot of those games right off of whatnot.
And another thing that I don't know, I don't really buy off there anymore. But another thing that really turns me off on Whatnot, I hate it. People crying about spot. It's like going on eBay or something. You're searching for the best price you can get. Like, expect it. You're going to get ripped off.
Yeah,
That's right. If you don't want to get ripped off, put a set price on stuff.
yeah, no, I get it. That's the thing with being a lot of buyers don't realize that being a seller or whatnot, there's a lot of risk for us too. Right? Like when a gram of gold goes on the fifth spin and they're $10 spins. That's me eating $150.
I'm not talking about games.
Huh?
I'm not talking about games.
No, I understand. I'm just talking about how it's risky for us as sellers there too, and how we lose out. And you're talking about.
Well, not everybody in this country is meant to be a storefront or a seller. Like,
sure.
If you can't afford the loss, don't go on there.
Understood, and I get that because I've eaten some losses before, and it stings. But I still sell because it's a revenue source for me.
Oh, you'll make yours up, but I'm talking about the guy that's on there and all he does is run like he's got the same inventory day in, day out, doesn't bring anything new in unless he gets it from another Whatnot seller.
Yeah, I know sellers like that too. I've been in their rooms. I don't spend time in the rooms, but that's the reason why there's 200 rooms you can go into. You got multiple different things that you can do. You got straight auctions. You got games that are like the ones that guy is going to be, eventually not being able to do anymore because he can't afford to get that graded coin as the
There is a lot of scammers on there. Yep, there is fakes everywhere. I keep getting on YouTube. Have you seen the thing on YouTube where it has a full Morgan set for $5 each?
No.
Oh my God.
I won't click on something like that because I know it's not true.
I got called from. Go ahead, Curtis. You've been trying to say that for a while. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all good. I just said that's one of the things I stay away from is Whatnot. I got enough problems.
Whatnot can become a problem. It can become an addiction. So I forget what I was getting. Oh, I got a call the other day. Have you gotten a call since you got monetized? Oh, wait, you didn't. Never mind. I'm sorry, Humble. So.
Oh, thank you. Salt in the wound.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't. So I keep getting a call from Google, and it's like a 405 number, and they send me an email, and they want me to log into my account so that they can help me with promotions. I hung up on them yesterday, but they are relentless. They call 3 or 4 times a day. It's an Indian.
I get emails about that shit all the time from somebody. I don't even answer them.
I'm starting to get into some gold.
I found
they want to take my YouTube channel hostage because it's monetized. That's what they want to do. I will tell you this. A lot of people, I've gone into a lot of coin shops locally here, and a lot of the coin shops locally around here, if there's a guy selling on Whatnot and he has a storefront, they will not do business with him. I don't know. Whatnot does not have a good name around here.
My LCS has no issues with me.
I go to one mainly all the time, but he will not deal with Whatnot sellers at all. I told him I got stuff from Whatnot, and he was like, He didn't even want to deal with me. This was when I first met him. How do they know you? Who are you talking to?
Hey, James, welcome in.
Hey, James. Oh my God, James Master. Oh my God. You see what Mary said to James?
Yep. Mary's going at it again.
I talked to him about Whatnot, and I told him that because one of the coins I wanted to get rid of was from Whatnot, and I wanted to take that and trade it for dimes. And he said that, I told him that I got it from Whatnot. That was that Haley bug that I got for like $16. And he asked me where I got it, and I told him. I didn't know that Whatnot gave so many people a bad taste in their mouth until I started mentioning it on YouTube. That's true, J-Dog. Joe, what is your name on Whatnot, Humble? Because I've been freaking looking for you.
TH Stacker.
That's your selling name?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been looking for you. All right.
I made it pretty simple because I didn't want to change it much from what I already had. You know, the Humble Stacker, now TH Stacker.
Yeah. All right.
Checking in next time you want me to check in.
Oh, what you doing now? There you go. Got some gold.
I'm doing pretty good on this bag.
I found a couple
Yeah,
pieces of fly food.
I'm not doing bad on this bag either. It's doing better than I thought it was going to, especially being a mystery bag for me.
So I'm guessing you'll find like between 0.3 and 0.5 in that. Have you found any nice chunks yet?
Yeah, before I even started, I pulled a chunk out and I just got a nice little piece of wire gold too. It's not bad. I mean, it's got some gold in there, but I'm not even halfway done yet. So we'll see how she goes. Yeah, I found this earlier before we started.
I can't see it.
Yeah, it's
Oh, nice. It's not bad.
Nice.
Better than any of the ones I got.
yeah, it's not bad.
You guys are doing better than me.
This bag's shocking the hell out of me tonight. I might end up finishing it though. I only got this much left. Maybe 2 pans. That's it.
Well, you've been wanting to finish it for a couple days now.
I've only worked on this twice, I think.
Skylar, anything? What time is it? It's just between 3:30 and 6:30, so.
Wait, what time is it for you there, Humble?
We started at 4 my time.
4:40.
It's 5:20?
It's 4:40 right now.
4:40.
4:40. It'd
Be weird if it was 5:20 or even 4:20 at this point.
that's pretty cool, right?
My clock
So
would have been
dumb.
way off. It's pretty like that.
A lot of people are saying right now you should be stacking. I hear so many controversial things all over the place. Like every stacker says this stacking way is wrong. Like just do what works for you is what I think. And I'm hearing that when the price goes up like this, a lot of stackers buy constitutional.
Well, that is the best buy right now is constitutional because you can buy it $4 or $5 behind spot if you find it at the right place.
But I thought that constitutional, the refiners weren't. Oh, well, I guess that's why you find it so cheap.
And that's the reason why that you need to stack it now because they will eventually take it. So it's a matter of stacking the most silver you can for the cheapest price. That's what a stacker's mentality is. That's what it should be anyways.
Bob, did you read what Mary wrote?
Yeah, I don't understand it though. I've never seen Porky's.
That's before Bob's time, Mary.
I literally just read it as you were asking me. Yeah, 925 is cheap. I don't like 925 silver though. I don't know why.
Found some more gold. Starting to get gold out of the pan, so hopefully we start getting some.
I've seen it, but I haven't seen it in so freaking long. Sorry, Humble. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just showing off the gold.
Mary's here busting my balls. Normal.
Hey, at least it's you tonight, Bob. Usually it's always me.
I wouldn't really call me a baby. I'm 36. I mean, it's not a baby.
Got dark in here.
Uh-oh. Slender Man's coming.
Yeah. It'd be Krampus before the Slender Man for me.
It's what?
It'd be Krampus before Slender Man.
Oh, Krampus. Yeah, I forgot about Krampus. Isn't that the one that goes out and kills people? Isn't that a horror movie?
Krampus is the one that punishes the children.
There's a Krampus Halloween movie too.
I haven't watched it.
Oldest daughter's 30. My daughter. My wife is 27. Porkers or Porkies?
Porky is a movie. It's a movie from the 80s.
No, I've seen it before, but I haven't seen it in a really long time. But it's about. Is that the one that's about the strip club?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, strip club and football team.
I don't get the TV because my daughter takes it, so I'll try to find time. Oh, your granddaughter. Okay. Wow. Another guy robbing the cradle. Maybe it's because I didn't want a woman that was set in her ways already.
Oh my God.
And the show just took a left turn.
Wow.
I need a cigarette after that one.
Yeah, that was controversial.
And it didn't come out of my mouth this time.
I've seen it. It's been a really long time. Yeah, but don't you have to? I don't. If I start watching my phone, even if it's for a freaking movie, Ella's gonna be up my butt. Last night I tried watching a movie on YouTube Movies, and Ella was right there, and she's crying because it scared her. I had to turn it off. I can't watch anything. Yeah, that's right. That means I have a booty wiper. You are right, Mary. She did home health care before. I'll be well taken care of when I'm in diapers.
We come in diapers, we go out in diapers.
That's right.
Full
Then I don't have to worry about possibly getting a male home health care nurse, and I'll be set. Ella, she don't go to bed. If I'm awake, she's awake. That's the kind of girl. That's the kind of girl. That's the kind of kid she is.
Daddy's little girl.
Yeah. Pretty much, because if her mom's home, she'll go to bed in her own bed.
That's because she knows Daddy's a softie.
J-Dog. J-Dog said he's sliding into his grave sideways and on fire. I hope not. I mean, by then we'll probably be tired of each other, so I'll be okay with that probably. And my age gap isn't as bad as my parents. My dad is he just turned 80 October 31st, and my mom is 20 years older than me. So my mom's what, 56? And my dad's 80?
Good for him.
Yeah, right?
My parents had a 24-year gap in between them.
Yeah, if you're lucky, that's the way you go out, right, J-Dog? Oh, he's only 24 days older than you? I didn't know that. My wife's mom had about 13 husbands. Well, I'm going to have those for my 40th. Hearing aids. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a drink, guys.
No worries. No worries. Just trying to snuff up this tiny little bit of gold I found. Not big enough to... What's up, buddy?
How long have you been stacking all total? Because I remember you said a while back you had to sell off once or twice, didn't you?
Yeah, this is my third time.
Okay.
So I've been stacking silver since before it was $17 an ounce.
Yo, Aqua.
What's up, Aqua?
You just say $13 an ounce?
17.
Oh my God. When was that?
It wasn't actually as long ago as you would think. 2007, 2008.
Wow. Okay, right before the crash of 2009.
Yeah.
That would make sense. And that's probably when it went up to $20 an ounce.
You're right around there, and then kind of floated in the 20s for a while, and then, beginning of this year, it was only just over 30, or right about 30.
I've been getting a lot of those. How much silver can you get for 100? How much silver can you get for $1,000? And these are videos that were just put out a couple, like last year and the year before, and it's triple what you can get now.
Oh yeah, I actually just made one of those videos with today's values.
Yeah, it ain't much. Like 1 1/4 ounces.
Well, for $100, I would be buying Constitutional. And for $250, I would buy a couple of rounds, and then the rest in Constitutional. And then for $500, I'd be focusing on a 5-ounce bar and the rest in Constitutional.
I like Constitutional. I don't know why.
And the reason I mix it up at $250 and then at $500 is because you want to look at something and see, that it's nice and shiny and big and round. And so a 1-ounce round will do that for you. And having a $5 roll of dimes behind it is good. And I tell anybody who's starting stacking or stacking Constitutional at all, when you start stacking Constitutional, get a tube with it. So if you buy 2 50-cent pieces, get a 1/2-ounce tube with it. And the reason I say, or get a $1/2 tube with it. And the reason I say do this is because if you're looking at a half-filled tube, all you want to do with the right motivation is fill it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Is fill it. And
What's
so
up,
when you buy $1 in dimes, get a tube with it. That way you have that extra motivation to fill it.
Well, that's why now I'm done with my dimes. Now I want to fill my quarter is because I have that tube. That's why I knew the answer to that one.
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly why. So, and ultimately, they say in shit hits the fan situation, you're going to want probably about $100 worth of Constitutional per person in your household, adults and children. And having
$100 Constitutional per,
yes. And that's because, your dime is going to buy your loaf of bread, shit like that, if it does happen. Excuse my language.
What?
Don't worry about it. This is an adult show.
I didn't realize how much $1/2 were till the other day. I'm so used to paying when I was buying them, I got so used to buying them at like $16, $17 a piece. They were like $24, $25 a piece.
Yeah, I can get them right now on Whatnot for $22 a piece in my buddy's room, which is less than my LCS is trying to sell them to me for.
It's crazy. So where do you see it settling at?
I predicted over 65 this week, and it smashed that. So I'm thinking by the end of the year, if it keeps doing what it's doing, and I don't know if you guys realize, there's a lot of shit going on politically that's changing the price of the metals right now.
Oh, I know.
So, right now they're talking about $75, maybe even $100 by the end of the year. And think about that.
I'm hearing
Today,
75 by the end of the year, and by springtime it's going to be 100.
you know, and those are realistic numbers, and that is probably, I mean, if you're thinking optimistically, that's probably on the low end in certain cases, depending on the situation. So like, I don't try to predict silver because it's going to make you wrong every time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's like painting raw
Hey, Dr.
paper
Bones?
and guaranteeing a payload. It shouldn't happen.
Even predicting gold, I mean, you don't know what's going to happen from day to day.
Gold would actually be an easier
when
way.
everybody was preaching to me about buying gold, I would have bought more.
Gold is actually probably the easier one to predict because it's not as volatile.
Oh yeah,
Silver
100%. I agree.
just bounces around way too much for anybody to try to predict it accurately.
Well, gold there for a while it was volatile, and then it finally flattened out. And silver is going to do the same thing.
Oh yeah, it depends on when it plateaus and when the next boom is going to be. You know, I don't see silver stopping anytime soon. That's why I'm still stacking it. You know, I just, at this point, because it's getting to the point where it would be at my GSR, switching 65 ounces of silver for an ounce of gold. My sweet spot's 65 or 60 to 55 is where my sweet spot is. So it's getting to that point now. So that's why I'm telling you that I'm thinking about switching my focus to more gold and then silver on the tail end along the way because it's already to that point for me. But you know, who knows what tomorrow shows. You know, and I understand that.
I hope I wake up in the morning and I see silver at $73 because I'm skipping work and I'm going right to the coin shop.
Well, I can't skip work tomorrow, but if it did that and it held out, you know, I'm still going to be buying my silver. It just depends on how much I can buy when it jumps and it doesn't. So that's all spot really means to me because I'm on a 15, 20-year timeline. You know, so everything I stack right now is still 20 years down the road or 15 years down the road for me for cash out, really. Until I convert silver to gold, which is kind of where I'm at.
You know what really sucks for me? I can't trade. Like a lot of states have it where if you have raw gold, you can go into your coin shop even and trade your gold in. I don't have here in Pennsylvania. You don't have that. Nobody will touch your raw gold unless it's over an ounce. In
Pretty
one
much
piece.
the same here in Jersey.
Oh, I can sell as much raw gold as I want to my guys.
That has to be one piece, though.
Oh, don't buy all my flakes. They'll buy whatever.
Yeah. Oh, well, I kind of figured in Washington they would. You don't like my kiss? You're going to wipe it off?
But for the stack that I have at my house, I probably have close to almost an ounce of gold and probably close to 150 ounces of silver here. Just in my apartment, the things that I haven't moved to finish answering your question as to how big my stack is.
Now, do you think foreign silver is okay to keep?
I mean, I really stopped at 80% would be my lowest for stacking. Now, I do have some pieces that are lower than that. They're just cool. Like the 1 peso that's only 10% silver from Mexico. I have one of those. But ultimately, I have some 50-cent pieces or 50% pieces that I've gotten, but I don't actively buy them. I've acquired them. Like all
I
the
bought
top
some 20-cent pieces. They're 80%.
Yeah, see, I could do 80%. Most Canadian pieces would be in that 80% range. But that's kind of my floor when it comes to silver.
I saw a really cool piece today. It was from Mexico. No, not Mexico, the UK, and it was 50%. And I was gonna buy it. I just thought it looked really cool.
What's
Well,
up, the real Mr. Hogan?
The 50% pieces I have are the ones from Mexico, or are the ones from the UK. They're not bad pieces. They're a little worn, but they're not bad. And they're normally shillings and pences are the silver ones from the UK.
All right, I'll be right back. Ella needs her tablet plugged in.
Will you get these?
They're sticky on the back. They're sticky now.
Oh.
Snuffer dump time.
Nice. Yeah, I like that. I'll have one of them tonight. I barely put a dent in this bucket I'm redoing.
I'm on my last pan for this bag. I'm glad it's gone. So much freaking pyrite in this bag, though. It's actually insane.
So Rocky Mountain, I'm repanning tailings I found from back when I first started off. They were still wet in a bucket, and it's winter here, so I had to dry them out. And I figured I'd repan them again because I'm sure I missed stuff, and I have found fly poop. What are you doing again, Bob?
I'm still doing that AU Alchemist bag. This is the last pan.
And Humble's doing backyard prospecting Christmas bag or Patreon bag.
Not bad for the snuffer dump. And I do have that piece over here still on the side.
Oh, you're another one that puts gold on the table?
No, it's in a... No, if you look, it's in a separate troubled one pay dirt pan.
Nice.
There's nothing wrong with putting gold on the table either.
Until you knock it
So
off into the rug.
Adding nug. That's what I got. And I found a better drying process. So I have a small pan that I got that I didn't realize that I had this whole time. And on the stovetop, it's very fast for me.
Couple more little fly poops. Nothing you'll see on camera, unfortunately.
Hi, Brad, by the way. Brad, are you curious about how that... I'll text you later. I think I still have your number. Oh, everybody that won the other day on my channel, your stuff goes out tomorrow. Oh, I don't even know if any of them are in here. I didn't see Lumi or FSA. I was expecting more gold than this.
I got more gold than I thought I would.
Which,
I got
Bob, was your bag a guarantee?
no, nope. These bags don't come with guarantees.
Okay.
I got the first. I think it was the first, either the first or the second ever bag I got from AU Alchemist. I got a guaranteed 2-gram bag from him, but I paid over spot for it. And then, well, yeah, you should pay over spot for it. But then I got one of this same bag, and I got 0.58 grams in it, and I didn't get anywhere near that this time. There's that gold. And then we will get to the snuffer dump now, after I snuffer this up. I'm kind of curious to see what I get in this, because I've never bought an AU Alchemist. I've never gotten an AU Alchemist bag that wasn't bought in my name. So I'm curious.
You had a secret shopper get it for you?
No, I didn't even have a secret. Teo just sent it to me.
Oh, okay.
I want to get a secret shopper, but I don't know who people wouldn't actually know in this community. I have to use somebody else. I don't like how there was no flower gold in this. I like pan and flower gold. Guess I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, you are.
For liking flower gold?
No, I'm just messing with you, buddy.
Oh, you meant I'm just a weirdo? That no, you're fine. It's okay to be a weirdo.
There's got to be something wrong with you if you're friends of mine.
Right. What he said. Boy, chat has died.
I think that anybody who's into precious metals is eccentric to a certain percent.
There's nothing about me being eccentric. I'm just batshit crazy.
Oh, well, we already know that.
Now, I always wondered what that term means. Batshit crazy.
It would make you wonder.
Yeah.
That is crazy because you're running around like a bat, freaking out, trying to find. I'm sure the term came from a bat being stuck in a house.
Yeah, probably. Yep, that would make sense. When I was a kid, we used to get bats in the house all the time. And now, God, you're lucky if you see a bat.
I haven't seen one around here in Jersey in a couple of years since they got the white nose disease.
Yeah, in Oregon, we saw bats all the time.
Last time I saw a bat was at work, and it was stuck in the greenhouse door. Well, it was stuck in the greenhouse, not in the door. That's the last one I saw. That was last year, though. Like, you used to go outside, and there would be 10 or 12 of them in your yard flying around catching bugs.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to move this pan quick. Oh, my God, that's heavy. This stuff is going to make some nice fill for my driveway. Now I need to get my lighter so I can drive it.
That's funny you say that because off my front porch, there's a spot where I pour all of my stuff after I've gone through it a couple of times. And so
Good
there's
idea.
there's foreign soil in that area, and you can clearly tell it is.
So if you go out my door, there's like a little balcony. I live on the second floor. There's a little balcony, and then you have to walk down the steps. For a while, I was going over to the balcony and just dumping all my tailings off the side of the porch, but now the grass has died below there, and I'm afraid I'm going to get in trouble. So I take it over to the driveway.
Well, that's exactly what I do, but there's no grass under there. It's all gravel, so I just pour it all there, right off my porch. I live on the second floor. Well, I live on the third floor, but the first apartment is more of a basement apartment.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. I used to take mine to the bottom of the steps and dump it under the steps, but now the neighbors use it for their trash under there. So I just fill in the potholes for my wife, and then it rains and it gets washed out. So I'm not really filling anything in. All right, so this is what we had prior. Not very much. 0.086. Let me get this gold in a boat. I think I found like twice that this time. Maybe 3 times. This is some nice gold. And this is what I found this time.
I'm at 0.27.
Really? I thought there would be more than that.
0.27. And it's not
like
completely clean. I mean, I do have some black sands in there still too.
Have a good night, Dina. Have a good night, Steven. Do I sound like John R?
Good night, Dina.
You guys aren't going to answer me?
Who's John R?
John R. Prospecting.
No, you don't sound like him.
No, you do not.
All right, look at all that pyrite.
That's going to end up in somebody's pay dirt bag.
Yes, it is. If fucked with me, I'm going to fuck with somebody else. I hope you enjoy it because it's a son of a bitch. I don't give it to like beginners and stuff, but it is going to go to somebody.
I'd like to think I'm a beginner, but I don't think I am anymore.
I never even noticed the switch for me.
I mean, I'm not the greatest of panners, but I typically find what I'm supposed to. I only came short one time, and that was on a Culver bag when I first started panning.
Yeah,
and
I did the same thing with bear prospecting.
It was the red bag, the independent pass. It was all clay-like. And I got so frustrated, I just set it off to the side and let it dry out, put it back in the bag.
You bought his hardest bag for your first bag?
What was that?
You bought his hardest bag for your first bag?
No, I won it on Miller. And my first bag was actually a clutch bag.
So was mine.
Me too.
You know, I'm not proud of it, but I made the same mistake that everybody else did. But you know what? It wasn't really a mistake. It got you into doing it, and here we are, right? and look where you're at now. So was it
Yep.
really a bad idea? Now buying multiple bags over and over and over and over and over again after you already know, that would be the bad idea. But it opened it up, and here I am. I'm panning live on YouTube with two close friends, and here we are. We're shooting shit.
There are people so caught in that frickin' Klesh Kool-Aid that they advocate for his dirt.
Oh, dude, I stopped drinking the Kool-Aid a long time ago. I always got his guarantee. The problem is his bags were so expensive. So
Yeah.
the ROI was just garbage.
You're paying twice as much for the same stuff that you could get from any other vendor. You can get twice as much gold.
Yes, yeah. But I always got his guarantee. That's one thing I can tell you about Clash is that when he put a guarantee on it, I always got it.
All right, I'm going to weigh this real quick.
I will give him kudos.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. 0.426. I think this was a $60.40 for this bag.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No. I'm going to look up the ROI.
Yeah, that's the big time come up.
I don't know about big time. I think it's like almost just on the dot.
Point what? 0.46 and
0.426.
And you pay 60? I guess. Yeah, I guess right on the dot. Yeah, I'm just glad that if I get what I'm supposed to, if I get close to breaking even, that's a score.
Well, after I get my microscope too, I get that Thursday. I want to go back through. I get that for Christmas. I want to go back through a lot of that too. I'll probably do that during the live or something and see what that is, because I want to see if any of that's gold. It could be.
That's a mistake I made in the very beginning when I started. I didn't realize there was dirty gold, all different types of gold, and going back through some stuff recently, I'm like, holy shit, how did I miss all this? But now I know.
Jackie says the river now.
I can't see chat right now, guys, if anybody says anything to me. Well, gold went up a little bit today. Oh my God, it is almost right on the dot. Gold's at that's $59.78 in freaking gold.
Wow.
And it was $60.40 for the bag. That's crazy. There's probably one more piece in there to make it a 100% ROI bag.
Well, that's a good bag. That's a good bag.
Definitely.
Yeah, sure. Why not, Mary? Get at it.
Or fly poop.
I'm back now, though, so you can't. So
I ordered a new webcam, and it just showed up. I got my daughter running out to go get it. I can't wait to set it up.
a webcam, what do you use that for?
I'll be doing it for streaming from now on instead of my phone.
You'll be able to see chat that way.
You do know what it is. Go away. That sucks. Some stuff showed up from Amazon for Christmas, and my daughter went to go get it. One of them is completely exposed, so she knows what it is.
It came open?
It came like this.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
So she knows what it is. It just has a label on the outside part of the package.
That's some
So,
bullshit.
is Santa around still, or?
Yeah, Santa's still around.
Oh boy, good luck explaining that.
It's okay. Presents come from me too.
Oh, okay. Dodged a bullet then.
So yeah, here it is. Showed up. It's a fatty. It's a 4K, 1080p.
Nice.
Can't wait to start putting videos up with it. My video quality is going to be a lot better. Now this can't. My phone did pretty good for a long time, but this thing's going to do way better.
I agree with you, noble shit. I do agree with you. Too many people are stuck on getting a high ROI.
I'm just having fun doing this shit.
Look at this. That's all petrified wood. That's not all of it either. There's so much of it here. I'm not sure what this is. It has like a little silver. I'm not going over this gems again. I do this every time I do a pay dirt, and I'm not doing it to you guys this time. I apologize. That's why I asked, Mary. I tried being low key with asking it too. I hope I was. And I'll give him this much. There was a lot of cool stones in there.
That helps make a bag more enjoyable. Finding some cool rocks.
Yeah.
At least for me, anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't tickle everybody's fancy, but it tickles mine. Well, did Humble weigh his? Oh, yeah, he did. How much longer we want to go, guys? We've been at it almost an hour and a half.
That's your call. I'm
Yeah,
just
bro.
mad because I got tons of it in the pan.
Go. I'm just here. I'm cooking dinner while we sit here. I'm good. If we want to keep going, do you want to ask me more questions about stacking, or anybody else has any questions? Let me know.
No, I was going to end it because I got to get this one in the bathtub.
All right. Well, let's do it. I'm good.
I got plenty of material for a while to repan, so whatever you want.
Thanks
All
for
right,
having
guys.
me on, you guys. I appreciate you.
Yeah, Humble, hang out till we go backstage.
Yeah, we'll hang out backstage. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Humble, for hanging out.
Thank you, Humble, for being here. Everybody else for being here. Hands full of cheddar, liquid cheddars.
Later, everybody.